Hi everyone and welcome to my Unfiltered 20s.
A podcast about the ups and downs, highs and lows and realities of life in your 20s.
With me, Abbey Parker.
And me, Lucy Martin. This week, we're going to talk about a lot of different things. I feel like we've got a lot to talk about this week, I don't know. We're going to talk about our vaccine experience. We're going to might talk a bit about, because I went to a wedding experience. And then just a general catch up, what we've been watching, up to, doing, the usual. So, Abby, how was your week? What have you been up to?
Went to the cinema.
Oh, have you been to the cinema?
We did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We did me and my sister, my sister and I, did a double feature extravaganza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we managed to book it, the times all lined up. So we went in at lunchtime, saw Cruella.
Nice.
Then we came out. Well, I booked a table at Pizza Hut. Then walked in, there was one other person in there. So glad I booked. Had a Pizza Hut, then went back in and saw In the Heights.
Okay, I saw it in the Heights last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They sound great though. I like the sound of this experience.
I was exhausted. I was like, it's embarrassing. I'm tired from going to the cinema. It was really good though. Cruella, definitely worth a watch.
Okay.
Emma Stone is such a legend. Yeah, it was really good. It wasn't what I expected. Because I knew it was about her, like, wanting to be a designer.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect that roller coaster.
Wow.
I can't say any more.
Okay. I think I might watch it. I think I will watch it at some point.
Yeah. And, yeah. So, do you want to talk about In the Heights?
Yeah, it was so good, wasn't it?
It was incredible.
It's my favourite musical anyway. Like, before it came out. Yeah, I've had, like, listened to the soundtrack for years. Like, it's my favourite musical.
Well, of course. Latin America is your thing.
Exactly. It was really good, wasn't it?
I didn't know anything about it going in. Because I've heard people talk about In the Heights, but I didn't know what it was. I knew it was about, like, like a neighbourhood in New York, but that's it. I didn't realise it was the Latin American neighbourhood. Yeah. So it started and I'm like, oh my goodness. First of all, also I haven't seen Hamilton. It's on my watch list, okay? I haven't seen Hamilton. So I was not aware of Anthony, is his name Anthony Ramos?
Yeah.
I was not aware.
Right.
He's very much on my radar now.
He is incredible, right?
I was like, right, follow him on Instagram. Like, I wasn't even at the cinema yet. I was like, right.
Because he always plays... So, Lin, obviously the guy who wrote In the Heights, he played Usnavi in the original whatever. And I think Anthony Ramos played Sonny. And similar in Hamilton, Lin played Alexander Hamilton, and then Anthony Ramos played his son, Philip. So he always plays the younger bit and then ends up playing the character that Lin played. He, like, follows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he has a very similar, like, voice and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, incredible.
It was very good.
And they're all just stunning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like, I can't deal with this. The only thing that I was like, that's a bit random, was when they were, like, dancing on the building.
Yeah, I know. I kind of like that, though. I kind of like the little special effectsy bits. Like, when they were walking down as well, they got the, like...
Oh, yes. I love that.
Yeah.
96,000?
There was a few... Because I've never seen the original, because it's not on anything. And it was never... But there's a few things they changed, because I know in the original, there's, like, a big thing where, like, Nina and Benny have, like, a big argument, and that's, like, a big part of the plot, but they didn't have that in that. And then I'm pretty sure, you know how he finds the lottery ticket in Abuela's, like, box?
Yeah.
I think in the original one, it's like they find it in the bin because she'd, like, binned it.
Oh.
The winning lottery ticket.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but there's just a few. For any fans out there, for any die-hard In the Heights fans out there.
You know, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. Like, I was so blown away when they went to the fiesta.
Yeah.
Like, the club, and they started dancing. I was like, it made me want to learn salsa.
Should we take lessons? I feel like we should try and take some lessons.
We have taken salsa lessons before. It didn't go well, did it?
It wasn't quite like that though,
was it? You want me
to
dance with a boy? I don't think so.
We were like, You boy.
You should bring your boy to salsa.
My boy would be like...
The thing is, they do it in heels.
I know.
I can't wear heels. I can't stand still in heels, let alone dance.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was very good.
Mhm.
It's nice to go to the cinema as well.
Yeah.
Did you Odeon, View, which cinema?
Cineworld.
Cinema, nice.
It's the biggest one near us.
Yeah.
It's like 16 screens or something crazy.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Nice. We went to, because I'm staying with my boys still. There's an Everyman cinema here. Do you know what Everyman? They're like they make them like old-fashioned cinemas, like 1940s style, and then there's like a bar and stuff, and like proper food while you're watching the film and stuff. We didn't get any proper food. We just had some popcorn, but yeah, it was a very nice cinema.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I think they have a few in London and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a few around the country.
Yeah. It is weird because you're thinking, I don't know, because I was like, oh yeah, everyone will have their masks on and stuff. But I guess everyone takes them off at the same time because everyone eats at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was fine because it was really distant. So
yeah,
there was like hardly anyone there. I was like, why aren't there more people here to see this film? This is ridiculous.
People, I think, because it is still expensive in the cinema. Like, I feel like it was declining before COVID because it's so expensive. But I will say, I think cinemas properly do social distancing well, don't they?
Yeah. It was good. Because the Cineworld that we went to, they were like, they had taken a lot of precautions. They were like, they staggered the start times of films so that people don't come out of multiple films at the same time.
That's good.
And I was like, little details like that, it's like, it's clever. They've got it all worked out.
How was your Pizza Hut, by the way?
Yeah, it was good. I was just about to say, in Pizza Hut, they did it really well. They were like, can you take your drinks off they didn't even touch the drink.
Wow, that's good.
So that we weren't drinking from their hands kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
So that was good. And then I did get a bottomless drink, and then she didn't ask me if I wanted a refill until I was about to walk out the door. I was like, well, no, hon, because I've got another film to go to.
You timed that very well, I have to say. Like, you had that down to precision.
We literally did. We literally walked straight out of Pizza Hut straight into the next film.
Wow. Yeah. That's cool, though. It's nice to be able to do stuff like that again, isn't it?
Yeah. It was good. Maddie's like, low-key, should we go back and see it again? I was like, yeah, I want to go watch and see Ramos for another 2 hours.
I know. I'm going to get it on DVD, I think, when it comes out.
Oh, for sure.
It'd be nice to have it on a DVD.
I want it on, like, Disney Plus now.
I know.
So I can watch it. I'd pay the premium fee or whatever to watch it.
Yeah. I think Cruella's on the premium, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hamilton was like that. I remember we had to pay more when they brought Hamilton out. How was your vaccine experience?
Oh.
I'm intrigued because Abbey messaged me because Abbey had hers on Tuesday, I had mine on Thursday, and I was like, oh, how did your jab go? And she was like, oh, I'll tell you about it. And so I'm intrigued because I haven't heard it yet either.
So...
Oh, God.
So, I'm not vaccinated yet.
What?
Basically, right, I turn up. I'm freaking out in the car, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting phantom pains in my arm already.
Okay.
Like, proper dramatic. This is one of the only things I get, like, completely over the top about.
Okay.
It's injections. It's a genetic thing.
Yeah, okay.
We've just discussed. I was talking to my dad in the car, and he was like, well, my dad's like it, I'm like it, you're like it, we're all can't stand it, right? And then, so he said that he was getting a blood test, like, a year or two ago or whatever, and they were, like, trying to make small talk, you know, to, like, relax you or whatever, and he was like, listen, to level with you, please just get it over with. I can't. So I was like, this is the thing, if they start talking to me, I'm going to freak out, like, I can't do small talk.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there in the car waiting for my time slot, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going, this is it, this is me, I'm ready, right? And I walk in, I'm standing in the queue, I'm watching them do the little temperature gun check.
They didn't do that for us.
Oh, really?
But anyway, carry on.
And I go in, and I've got my reference number ready on my phone. Yeah. It's happening. And she's like, what's your name? I'm like, Abbey Parker. And she's like flicking through. She's like, what time? I'm like, 5:10. She's like flicking through. She's like, I can't. She's like talking to the person she's with. And I'm like, started to freak out a bit. I'm like, this is not what I need. And then she's like, we can't find you. So I'm like, yeah, I got my reference number. And then I look at the bottom of the reference and it goes 29th of June.
No, you got the wrong
date. I was a week early.
Oh my god.
I went on the wrong Tuesday.
No.
So I just looked at her and she went, at least you're not a week late. And I was like, really?
I guess. Would they not do you? Just walk in?
So I went, do I just follow the one-way system then? She was like, yeah, just go.
I'm really surprised they didn't just, like, say, like, you can just get it, walk in.
The thing is, I think they were really busy because I think people go after work, right?
Right.
Because that's why, because my dad had to drive me because the local one was full up. There weren't any slots left, so he had to drive me. So he went after work, so then it was really busy. So I think they were just they couldn't deal with it.
Right. I was like, how have your side effects been?
I couldn't say. And then when you were like, it was painless, I was about to go, oh my God, really, that makes me feel better about getting mine. And I was like, I can't because I'm going to ruin the podcast segment.
Okay, that was a big, like, what's the word, cliffhanger? No, like a big twist. I'll tell you my experience because it'll make you feel better, I think.
Oh, God.
So, I'll set the scene. We had to walk like an hour and a half through these fields and stuff because, again, I met my boys. He lives in the north, quite rural. And the only place you can get it around here is in this village hall, in this village. Mm-hmm. And the main road into the village is closed, first of all. So you can't drive there. Anyway, even if we could drive there. So we had to walk through these like fields and stuff. And we get there. And it's quite nice, to be honest. Quite big village hall. And then we go in. There was like a few people in front, but most people, it seemed, were there for their second jab. Like I'd say we were probably like one of the youngest ones. They were all very nice. They were all like, the guy, when you went in, I think you could see, because I was a bit nervous because I'm not the best of injections. He was like, oh, like, if you need to go stand outside or anything, just let me know. Like, they were all very nice, very nice. And then we were in the queue, and it was like 4 sort of booths, like you couldn't see in, but there was only one open, like the woman was in, but you could hear their conversations. And there was a woman, like quite an older woman, like sort of middle-aged woman, and she was like hysterically crying. Like really bad, and then you could hear her, and then the woman was like, oh, do you have kids? She was like, yeah. She was like, how? Like how have you had kids if you're like sort of like this much about a vaccine, you know? And then I started getting a bit, because there was like one person, it was one person, then my boy, and then me, and the person that went in came out, and then my boy went in. They were like, oh, why do I have to wait? Because you have to wait 15 minutes afterwards if you have the Pfizer, because you just do. And they were like, oh, people faint with the Pfizer one. So then I was like, thinking I'm definitely gonna faint. Like I was getting like panicky then. And then honestly, like, so I sat down and I was like, oh, I'm a bit nervous. And the woman was so nice. She was like, don't worry. And I couldn't believe it. I didn't feel it at all. Like I feel like the ones we had at school were like, I don't know whether they were like bigger needles, like more painful and stuff, but I didn't feel it at all, honestly.
Really?
Because I was like, oh, and then she started laughing, because I was like, oh, is that it? Like, it's in for literally less than a millisecond.
Really?
Like, it's literally, like, I'm not even worried about the next one now. It was fine.
Yeah.
But then, because I'd worked myself up so much, because I was like, and then they gave you the thing afterwards. It's like, oh, read this, and it's like with the side effects and stuff. Just don't read it, because as soon as I sat down and started reading that, I was like, oh, this is it now. I'm gonna get heart palpitations. I'm gonna get all of the things it says on this. So I got a bit like warm, and like I thought I did think I was gonna pass out. But then the guy brought me some water, and I was like, oh, I'm fine. It wasn't I think it was just me. You know what I mean? Like I just worked myself up. But then chilling. Like I've had a bit of a pain in my arm, but it just feels like someone's pushing down on your arm.
Yeah.
Like that's all.
My sister had that.
Like if I go like that, it just feels like someone's passing. But I haven't felt ill or anything. I've literally been fine.
And Lucy literally messaged me like, almost fainted, good now. What do you mean?
I was like literally drenched in sweat. Like, you know, when you sat somewhere and you can feel yourself getting like really warm and like starting to feel sick. And then the guy was like, are you alright? And I was like, can I have some water, please? And then my
I
boy
might
was
have to bring
laughing
a
at me.
portable fan with me.
I would take some water with you if I were you, just so you can.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. But yeah, honestly, I swear to you, I couldn't. It wasn't painful in the slightest.
This is the thing, I just don't understand when it is, because I'm like, it's gonna be 2 seconds and it's over.
Yeah.
Right? Less than.
Yeah.
And the absolute worst case scenario, just purely the injection, is that I tense up and it hurts.
Yeah.
So why? So why am I like this?
I get you though. I think as well it's just we haven't had vaccines in a few years as well, if you got to think. You know, we had quite a lot when we were at school and stuff.
Yeah. And I was such a mess the last vaccine I got.
Really?
It was honestly, it was more than embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was holding the nurse's hand because we had a really nice nurse, like our school nurse. She wasn't the one giving the vaccines, but she was there.
Yeah.
I was holding her hand crying. And it's just, so then that's the last memory I have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the trauma.
But honestly, I like 100% promise, like I couldn't believe I'd got myself that worked up.
Yeah.
It was, like, I know people always say like, oh, like, you don't even feel it, but I swear to you, like, I'm so bad with pain and I didn't even feel it at all.
My dad was the same. He said he didn't even notice it.
No, it was, I don't know what it was with the injections we had at school. I swear they were 10 times worse than that.
Well, this is what I feel like also, the nurses that did the injections, they probably go around, in a month they go around and do a few schools, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the people that are doing the injections they would have been trained anyway, but like, they had so much practice.
Oh, they're doing it all day.
They've been doing it for months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't even worry. She was so nice as well, the nurse. She was like, oh, like, don't worry, like, you'll be fine and stuff, like.
Yeah. But they've said our local one that's like literally less than 5 minute walk from my house, they've said that they're doing like a walk-in day, so anyone over 18 can go on Saturday.
Why don't you do that then?
So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, good idea.
So I'm going to wake up and literally be there for 10 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I'll be tired.
Yeah.
Because when I walked out of the vaccine centre and went back to the car, my dad was like, that wasn't 15 minutes.
I can't believe that.
I know.
Honestly,
I was like annoyed. I was angry. And, well, not angry. I wasn't angry at anyone.
It's because you've worked yourself up, hadn't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then there was like that release of...
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was annoyed, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the perfect headspace to get a vaccine now because I'm just annoyed. I just get it over with. Yeah. So I'm like, do I annoy myself before I go to the vaccine?
Yeah, wind yourself up. Just watch a few, like, I don't know, Matt Hancock videos. That's what you...
Yeah. So yeah, but because it's like 10 a.m, if I just get up the latest possible, I'll just be sleepy.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go in and I won't even notice.
Yeah, that's a good plan. And then as soon as you come back, just take some paracetamol. Because we didn't have any pain, but we just took them anyway. And then we took some before we went to bed. And then we took some again today, because that's what people say. Just like, even if you don't have the pain, just to do it. Again, not medical trained, but that's like what Ollie's brothers, who are doctors and stuff, have said to do and stuff.
Okay.
You know? Because it just, if you do feel it, like, gets rid of it, you know?
Yeah. And then you won't have the anxiety of, oh my god, why is it painful?
Yeah, exactly. But it, honestly, I don't think it hurts as much. It just like I say, like, it's just like, you can't, I feel like someone's pushing it down a bit. Like, it's fine if it's like down by my side.
Yeah.
Wow, I was not expecting that. I thought something like you'd passed out or something and you didn't want to tell me because you knew I was getting mine and you didn't want to like freak me out.
Well, I didn't, the thing is, I didn't want to be like, oh my god, I didn't get it, but I would, you know.
I'm glad I enjoyed the suspense, to be honest, so that was a good, I enjoyed that.
Well, Lucy was like, what happened? Are you okay? And I was like, oh wait, no, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I just want to tell you about it. Like, I'm not ill or anything.
Yeah.
I think she thought I'd like developed some severe side effects or something.
That's what I thought. And then I was like, even getting ready to have it yesterday, I was like, oh my god, that's what happened to Abbey, like.
No, yeah. I'm just... So hopefully I'll be vaccinated tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Yeah. I imagine you'll be all good. Like, if you get there early, you'll definitely get it.
Hopefully, yeah. But hopefully my next door neighbour's working. I'll just be like, hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, can you let me in?
Did you see the health centre on campus are offering them? They should They should, considering how bad things are.
I know, exactly. It's good as well because otherwise everyone at our uni will have to go. It's so far to travel to get vaccinated. So for it to be on campus would be really good, especially then all the first years can get it.
Exactly.
Really easy.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're doing a pop-up one in Leamington Spa as well. If anybody was not aware, just Google it.
Although half the people our age in Leamington and stuff
are isolating. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a bit late, to be honest. They could have done this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. So get your vaccines, everyone. Learn from my experience that it was all good. You don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah. If you're new, you can get one. Get one.
Exactly. My boy was messaging me like, oh, like, grow up. As I'm sat there like...
See, I couldn't be doing with that. See, that would make me angry though.
No, it was making me like feel better because it was like funny.
Yeah.
And it's fine because I'm not really a bleeder with stuff, but his did bleed quite a lot. But it's just because I think he's one of those people that just bleeds.
Am I a bleeder? I don't know.
No, I don't think you are because we're kind of built the same.
It's true. We're not built different.
We're not built different. Do you know what I mean though? I feel like we have some very similar like weedy little arms. Like,
yeah.
There's not a lot of skin on that. There's not a lot of blood in that.
Not a lot of muscle.
No.
Do you want to talk about Elite?
Yeah, I haven't watched anything yet. But
you haven't watched anything?
No, I haven't watched any of it yet. I'm saving it till I get home. But tell me your thoughts.
I didn't even mean to binge watch it.
Have you seen all of it?
I've watched. I haven't watched the short stories yet.
No, okay.
But I think they take place before the new season.
Right, okay.
But, like, you could watch them afterwards. I'm watching them afterwards.
Yeah.
I am heartbroken. Disappointed. I don't know, there are a lot of emotions going on right now.
As in disappointed, as in, like, disappointed with the show or disappointed with the characters' actions?
I don't know. The thing is, right, how many series can you do where it's a police interview and then it's something leading up to an event?
Really? Again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah, again. I think, actually, I wasn't sure about these new characters, but I think they fit in really well to the school and stuff.
Okay, that's good.
But so it was mainly about them, honestly. They were like these three siblings are the focal point, and then like all the characters are revolving around them, kind of a thing.
Okay.
And there's a prince. There's a prince that comes to the
interesting.
School.
Okay.
I can't remember what episode it was, like episode 4 or something. I stopped watching it because I was just upset.
Okay.
Because of what they were doing, the characters.
Yeah.
What the writers were doing to the characters.
Yeah.
And I can't say too much, but I don't want to spoil it.
No, don't spoil it.
No, I won't. But I do think the new characters are good. They look more TikTok-y than they are. Apart from the brother, he is pretty TikTok-y.
Okay.
But yeah, I want when you finish an episode, just send me
my thoughts.
A message about how much you love or hate the siblings.
Okay. I'll try and watch it by next... Well, no, I won't watch it by next week, but I'll watch it by the week after.
Just when because that's the thing, once you've started, you won't be able to stop.
Yeah, okay. Elite is very like that, isn't it? It's very bingeable.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, I didn't get that binge watching feeling. You know, when you feel guilty, like, I should be watching it, but then it's exciting when you watch the next episode anyway. Yeah. I didn't feel like that, I just watched it.
Okay.
I guess because I haven't got anything I'm meant to be doing, so I just...
Yeah, it's not the same guilt, is it?
No. But the short story things are... I've only watched the Carla and Samuel one. Mm-hmm. Very cinematic.
Oh, that's cool. That's different.
It's a different vibe. It's more like... Yes, it's these cinematic shots, and they're not like pop music like in Elite. It's all like... mostly like classical music and stuff. But it works really well. It's cool.
We started watching. Have you seen Lupin?
Oh no, I was thinking of watching it when it came out. Is it good?
Yeah, it's so good because we were looking.
Is it in French?
Yeah, it's in French. Okay. And I've never watched anything in French before, but it is like literally incredible. It's so good. It's about the main guy is called Hassan Diop, I think, and it's basically about like. It's very mystery, like proper, like it's like a classic mystery because he basically emulates this like classic French sort of like version of Sherlock called Lupin, and he like takes things from his thing and does that and tries to like, he's trying to get revenge because there was some dodgy stuff with like a guy who killed his dad, and it's like it's very good. We're on the I think we're like halfway through the second season or something now. There's only 2 seasons and there's only 5 episodes in each season, but it's very good. Would recommend.
So he's a detective?
No, he's basically like a thief.
Oh, okay.
Like a criminal.
Okay.
So
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Sherlock, but not properly.
Yeah.
And he's basically this guy who's like really powerful, has got it out for him, like is trying to get rid of him and stuff, and it's very good. You like don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
I think I'd like it. I think Maddie's watch it. Maybe I should give it a watch. Maybe that's my next thing. But there was this French show called Marseille, which I almost watched, because it gave me like Narcos vibes. I think it's about like a politician, like the mayor of Marseille or something. I don't know. I can't remember, but it looked good. But I was like, I don't know if I can watch a French show. I don't know, because I know some Spanish and I enjoy listening to Spanish.
Yeah.
But French is just harder because I don't know any of it.
I get you.
So it's just like I really do need to read the subtitles.
Lupin though, it's like, I don't know, like you just don't feel like you're at all watching it. Like I'd say even more than like Elite and stuff. I don't know what it is. Like you just really don't feel like you're watching it in the language.
Yeah. Well, that Narcos, I never felt like I was watching in Spanish until they started talking in English.
I know. That was one thing I will say, I think, about Narcos, is because they do switch between, it is more noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, Elite, I do really feel like I'm watching it, like, trying to learn. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh. Because they drop random words in English and stuff. Yeah. And the new series... yeah, exactly. Yeah. The new series, the prince or whatever he is French.
Okay.
So they randomly speak in French.
Oh.
And it's just like, but then the subtitles, weird thing I noticed on Netflix, the subtitles doesn't then go, it goes in French, right, in square brackets, and then says the translation. But then it doesn't go in Spanish, it goes in English, but they're talking in Spanish.
Oh, that's weird.
I guess because the subtitles are English, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a mistake, I feel like, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, just real quick, how, you know the last series of Elite?
Yeah. How
did it end? Because I didn't think they were friends with Cayetana.
They are, I think, because was the end of the last season? Yeah, you know why they are? Because she hid the thing, right? She hid the murder weapon.
Oh, to save Lou.
To save. No, to save. Polo. He don't know. I can't remember. No, to save.
Yeah, to save Lou.
Right. I think I need to rewatch it, honestly.
Well, I think I need to rewatch it because I was so confused. I was like, why are they speaking to her? I didn't think they liked her.
Yeah, I can't even remember. I can't even remember what happened in the end.
Because there is no
recap.
Oh. No.
I might have to watch the last episode of the last season.
Yeah.
Before I watch.
Because also that's another thing. I completely forgot about this character. You know Lou's brother.
Oh.
He's not in it anymore either.
Oh, what was he called?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But he's gone. Lou's gone. Obviously, like Carla's gone, and Nadia is in New York.
But
so it is
Emma weird. Is at the school now, right? Yeah.
On a scholarship.
Okay, interesting. That's gonna be.
I think he took Nadia's place.
Right. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right. Have you seen the new season of Too Hot to Handle?
No.
Did you see the last season?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god. The new season is incredible.
Oh, really?
It's like they've literally addressed like all the things that were like not as good about the last season. Like I would say, I didn't like those trust building exercises and stuff that were boring.
Oh yeah, like the painting each other.
Yeah. And at the end, they gave them all the money anyway.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. And they actually didn't, like, break that many rules this season. Absolutely incredible. They've got the worst people, literally the absolute dregs of humanity on this program. It's like they've tried to find, like, the biggest, like, people who will just, like, sleep around, like, cheat, like, go with anybody. Absolutely incredible. They'd already lost, like, half the prize fund in the first episode.
No.
Yeah. And they've got rid of these stupid, like, trust building exercises. They're just trying to provoke them each episode. And it's, like, more like Love Island. You need to watch it. There's only half the season's out already, and then there's another half comes out on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
But it's literally so funny, like, so good.
Because basically the last season, right, I didn't watch it because I was like, oh, trash, like, I can't waste my time on it, right? And then my boy came round and we binged it because he was like, I'm in the mood for some trashy TV. Yeah. So I was like, got you. Let's put Too Hot to Handle on. Yeah. So we binged it, but it was like, we were like months late. Yeah. So at this point there were already updates with, like, Harry and Francesca and stuff. Also, Harry is now besties with Tana Mojo.
Really?
Did you know?
That's kind of random.
Yeah. He's like in all these circles in LA. Oh. He's, like, well known. And I think apparently, so you know Sophia and Chintzia? Yeah. This is a weird tie, right? Sophia has been on record saying that he's attractive, right, which he is. Yeah. And he's got an Australian accent, like we love. But she apparently met him in real life. She didn't say his name, but everyone was like, it's Harry Jowsey. Yeah. She met him in real life and he was, like, all, like, hot and sweaty and, like, red. And she was like, it just really...
It gave her the ick.
Yeah, it gave her the ick. But yeah, apparently
very random,
Harry now... I know. Because I read the comments and I'm like, that's Harry Jowsey. And I was like, Harry is in the guy from Too Hot to Handle. That's so random. Yeah. But apparently Harry is still friends with Francesca. I think they're on off still.
Okay.
But is also friends with Tana Mojo. And had to have 2 separate birthday parties with one of them at each because they hate each other.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And Tana's been making TikToks like, oh, are you jealous? You jealous?
Interesting.
There you go.
The English people in the new series are the absolute worst.
Oh no, stop.
And there's a guy from Paris.
They need to represent.
I know, the guy from Paris is a bit of an icon, to be honest. Like, kind of love him.
I mean, because last season we got Chloe.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah. I will say, I think with this season, it doesn't seem like in last season people were like, let's be, like, edgy and break the rules, like, for the sake of it. This season, they're just genuinely, like, cannot control themselves.
Oh, God.
It's really, really good. Like, my boy was actually, like, dying with laughter. Like, he thought it was so funny.
Oh, my God. I'm going to have to watch it.
You're going to. It is really good. Like, even better than Love Island, I'll go as far as to say.
Really? Are you going to watch the next season of Love Island?
I am. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for a good, trashy reality. I am.
I haven't watched their, like, intro videos. You know, they release them.
I haven't watched them yet.
I kind of, because Mike in the past has released a video just, like, making fun of their intro video, so I'm kind of waiting for that, and then I'll watch it through that, and then he'll just pick out the funny bits or whatever. Because they are just so cringy. I don't know. Yeah. It's like you've really got to invest when you start watching something like Love Island because it takes a while to warm up to the characters and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I haven't really got anything else. I haven't really got anything else to do.
But I haven't got the same, like the last time it was on, because it wasn't on last year.
No.
And I didn't watch the January one, that was just, let's not even talk about it. The summer one before that, I was hyped. I couldn't wait to watch it. I was like, yes, when's it going to start? But I'm not like that this year.
Yeah. It'll be weird as well. I don't really know what's
Although it might be crazy because we've all been cooped up.
Yeah,
so they might go crazy.
We'll see. Love Island updates every week.
When does it start?
Monday, I think.
Oh, I didn't realise it was that soon.
Yeah, I think it is Monday.
I wonder how many of the people in there applied and how many were just scouted.
I imagine they more scout people these days. I don't think they don't take people who apply anymore, do they?
No. It's stupid though because that's when you get the most fun characters. Is when, like in Olivia and...
Yeah, and like Ken and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to get characters like that.
No. That's why you need like a normal people Love Island, because you just don't get, they're not normal people anymore. They're just like all influencers and trying to get followers and stuff.
Yeah. They'll all do a Molly May. They'll go in with tons of filler and then come out and go, oh, this was such a mistake.
I know.
Lainey released a new song today.
Oh,
first
really?
single off the album. But they released this music video this morning called Dancing on the Kitchen Floor.
Aww.
Or Dancing in the Kitchen or something. And it's so sweet. I was like, this is old school Lainey.
That's cute.
A classic little love song. The video's cute. They break into this restaurant's kitchen and they're just like drinking a bottle of champagne and dancing in the kitchen. And it's just so cute. I was like, this is so nostalgic. And Paul Klein's got his long hair back.
Aww.
So it's like proper first album Lainey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so here for it.
It sounds good.
Because the last album I hardly listened to, but this one I'm so excited for.
That's good. They're going back to their roots.
Yeah. Paul's hair looks like yours.
Does it?
Like yours right now. Yeah, this leg. Yeah. And then Doja Cat released her album today. Big news.
Oh, okay, nice.
But I haven't had a chance to listen to any of it yet.
No.
Just the singles.
You're going to have to update us next week what your thoughts are on it.
I will. I'm excited. I feel like someone else has released stuff, but I can't remember. Oh, Logic's going to release some stuff. He's come out of retirement after a whole year. He's back.
Wow.
It lasted, he retired to spend time with his family, but apparently he's had enough of that.
He's bored of them already.
Yeah, he's bored.
Wedding.
Yes.
I went to
Tell me about the wedding.
My first social event in a very long time.
Wow.
It was actually done very well. Like, I'll show you. I mean, obviously nobody else can see this photo, but I'll show Abbey because you cannot see our podcast.
Well, you can see some pictures in the Daily Mail.
Oh dear. Let's not go into that.
It's not.
Look, that's how it was, the ceremony, like social distance.
Oh my god, well, you couldn't even sit with your boy?
Well, no, because him and his brothers were on the front row and then
of course.
me and the other partners were like behind. But they did it very good, the social distancing. So
yeah, that looks really distanced.
They had the chairs out. You could only have... No, there was no limits anymore. Basically, from Monday this week, they were like, there's no limits, it just depends on the venue. Because there has to be the capacity for social distancing, but people, like, you don't have to distance from people in there if you don't want, like, because obviously you can hug your friends and stuff now. Oh, so people
can choose
to distance people can
if
choose,
they want to.
But you have to be sat down, and when you stood up, you have to wear a mask.
So you can dance with your mask on?
You can dance with your mask on, but you're not allowed a dance floor. Because of social distancing, but you can like dance around your tables, sort of thing, basically.
Oh, right.
But then in the ceremony, you have to wear a mask, basically.
Yes.
Apart from the bride and groom doesn't have to. But it went pretty well. Honestly, I thought it was all... It didn't feel like, like people might be like, oh, like I wouldn't want that, but it didn't really feel like you were like missing out. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, it was good. The food was very good. I had a vegan shepherd's pie, which was... chef's kiss. It was very good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, did you get a mask to match your dress?
I did. It was only by chance because Ollie's mum like ordered a pack of silk masks and one of them matched my dress, and I was like, perfect. And then the boys, like the best men and stuff, and Ollie and his brothers, they all had like navy masks to match their suits. Which I think it's quite cute because then you've always got it to like, look back, like when there's a pandemic, you know what I mean?
That's cute,
yeah. It was weird having like a DJ and stuff because I'm not used to the loud music and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Did he have a mask on?
No, the DJ didn't have a mask on because he was like, disco.
Oh, right, yeah. I was going to say that would get hard like having headphones and you're taking headphones off and you've got a mask on. And even sometimes when I take my mask on, my glasses go...
Yeah. The only thing, which I think is kind of a blessing in disguise, is... You couldn't really didn't have as much to drink because you had to, it was table service, the drinks, and there was like one waiter.
Oh, poor.
Yeah, I know. And then, so obviously by the time like they got around to everyone, it was like a while between each drink, which was probably a good thing, I think.
It's a good thing for your boy.
Yeah, definitely a good thing for my boy. Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah. That's cute though.
Yeah. Would recommend going to a wedding.
So, Did you? Are those was on your nails? Is that the colour of your dress? Like
Oh
a
yeah,
bluey...
I bought it for 99p from Body Care.
Cute.
Lasted pretty well.
Yeah.
Toenails as well.
Nice. No, well, I don't want to see your dirty feet. Yeah, because I was wondering what dress you were going to get because it's been delayed so much. There have been quite a few dresses that you've thought about wearing.
Yeah,
the toddler one at one point.
Do you remember that pink one that I tried on? Like, it must have been like January last year. That was the one I had for the original wedding, and then I got another one in January this year because it was meant to be in March this year, and then luckily it still fit. So it was like the blue. It was like, did I show you a photo? I don't know if I should.
I don't think so.
I'll show you a photo of it.
Because I know. So you only bought 2 for this.
Yeah.
That's good. Because I know on Depop there were quite a few that there were in rotation.
Yeah, there were quite a few I had my eye on. But I'm glad. I think this one was okay. I had to wear pants that were like...
Oh, right.
Because it was like silk.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. The shoes were very painful. They weren't that high. They were just like proper tight on my feet because I have quite fat feet. They were quite...
Yeah.
But, yeah. It felt quite weird but also quite normal at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was like, wow, it's been a very long time since I've been, like, an event like this, you know?
Yeah, I like that blue colour with the navy suit.
Yeah.
That's a cute match.
It looked very nice together.
Oh.
That wasn't planned because I didn't know they were wearing navy, so it just worked out well. Yeah, that's my wedding experience. It wasn't my wedding for anyone that... Just in case there's any confusion.
Yeah, the bride and groom didn't have a wear mask. Me.
No. Oh, you know what I can tell you about? It's a bit random, actually, but it's a vegetarian segment.
Okay, yeah.
Went to Tesco yesterday, and the vegan selection this week, I don't know what it was, they seem to have a very good section. You know Oatly, the oat milk brand?
Yeah.
Oatly, strawberry ice cream. Incredible.
Ooh.
Absolute 10 out of 10.
Really?
I don't think you could tell. Do you like strawberry ice cream?
It's not my first pick.
Okay.
I think it's okay though.
What's the flavour of choice?
My first pick is chocolate.
Okay. I think they do. I think they do a chocolate and a caramel one, but I could only see the strawberry one. But you couldn't tell. I don't think you could tell it was like not dairy milk.
Yeah. I can't remember. My sister gets a vanilla vegan one. I don't know what the brand is, but I think it's like one of the popular vegan. It's like in like a octagonal tub.
Okay. You'll have to ask her for next week.
Yeah. But it doesn't melt. Did the strawberry one melt?
Now that you're saying that, I'm like, I don't think it did actually.
No. Because it's still ice creamy and it does melt, but it's so much slower.
Yeah.
Like if you put it on like a warm brownie or something, it would still be a little scoop.
Yeah.
Whereas a normal like dairy ice cream would be like, oh my god, you know. Yeah.
I like that though, because I don't like when ice cream melts. Like I don't like it. I like it rock hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With a warm brownie, it's great.
Ooh.
So if just ice cream on its own, sure, dairy. But if you're having it on stuff, I think vegan ice cream is great. And vegan ice cream, you can barely tell the difference.
Yeah, I was honestly like surprised. Also, I feel like you normally just get vanilla. You don't normally get like a strawberry vegan. I was like, wow, because strawberry's my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Also, did you know Tesco now I don't think it's all vegan. They do Pret stuff in Tesco. Did you know this?
What? No.
So I got some Pret granola from Tesco because I really like these little granola pots they do at Pret.
Oh, yeah.
And they do frozen Pret croissants to put in the oven.
Right, I've heard talk about the croissants.
I think they might do other stuff as well, but I was like, wow, I did not know this.
My mum loves getting like you just buy the dough or whatever and you just put them in the oven yourself.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. You know what? One other quick thing about the cinema.
I
had a paper straw, right? Which, yeah, cool, that's great.
Yeah.
With a plastic lid?
I know.
What's the point?
It's like that, like, if you have, like, a takeaway from Costa and stuff for a while, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you're just a bit like, oh.
I know. I got this, like, because I got 2 slashies. One for the first one, one for the second.
You've got to at cinema.
This is the thing. We were like, we can't not go in with a snack.
Uh-huh.
So, went in with so the first one, just cup, like paper cup, paper straw. Right. Second one, he put a cap on it. For what reason? I don't know.
You're not taking it out, are you? Right.
But the paper straw, if you're this is the thing, if you're in a cafe or something with a paper straw, you're going to drink it quickly.
Yeah.
In the cinema, I want to take sips through the whole film.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I literally was sat there like, it's crumpled. I cannot drink a slushie out of a cup.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like trying to like squish the straw so that it went back to being circular, so that there was a hole. So then I could try and drink it, because it was just getting clogged and it was collapsing on itself, and I was like, this is a nightmare.
I'm
not going to leave the cinema just for a straw.
I think slushies are the worst thing to have a paper straw with, aren't they, as well? You need to get one of those little ones that you can... And then it's like a metal or whatever one, a plastic one that you can carry around.
I do just... If putting it in my bag, though, I guess you put it in a little case.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, what am I... Is it clean?
I know, that's the thing. You're going to have to...
I know. I don't miss plastic straws at all.
No.
Apart from, in this case, I wish I had the little plastic one with a scoop on the end, you know?
Yeah.
Like you used to get.
I know, because then when you get to the bottom, you want to scoop a bit out, don't you?
Yeah. So, have you got any recommendations?
The ice cream, definitely. Also,
the ice cream.
I can't recommend it yet because I haven't tried it, but I bought some corn, like ham.
Oh, okay.
Has your sister tried it?
No, but my mum puts corn, bacon in the veggie bolognese, and it's very overpowering.
Okay, good to know. I'll let you know how we go. I'm going to try it on a sandwich at some point.
Okay.
But, yeah, that is my...
What is it? Is it like rubbery? What's it like?
I don't know. It does look like ham. It looks like strips, not strips, like bits of ham. But I haven't opened the packet yet or anything, so I can't tell you about the smell or anything.
I'm excited to see.
It's a potential recommendation for next week. That's or a potential avoid. What about you?
In the Heights. Go watch it.
100%.
Go watch it. Because this is it, I'm not even that much of a musical person.
Yeah.
But it was so good. Wow. I've been watching all the interviews as well of like Anthony Ramos and Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Well, thank you.
I think that's it.
Thank you for listening, everybody. We've given you lots of recommendations this week. Hope you enjoy. And we'll be back next week. Again, we are looking for a graphic designer. So again, we are still looking. I'm once again asking
for graphic designing help.
Graphic designing assistance.
Make sure you follow us on all our social medias. Everything linked below. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.